I went through the manual. I knew I had to make myself comfortable with things. So I went through the manual and I followed the coaching steps in the manual. It was my daughter, but I still followed the coaching steps. I got my, oops, and I posted it to her because my daughter's a wee bit further away, but I filled in my pack. I got the catalogues in it, the invitations. I let her know over the phone what she should do, and I told her that the instructions were in front of the guest envelope as well, so she should read it. I didn't want her to ignore it. But I read the manual, and then I did what I needed to do. So I've already said to you, we covered the number of people, invitations, catalogues, and I wanted, if someone said to her that, you know, I can't come, she had catalogues to give them, and we got orders from people who weren't at the party. One girl who's going to do a party for me couldn't come, and she said to Wendy, well, I always feel if people are invited to a party then and they can't go, they should at least make an order of £30. I thought, yes, we'll have 10 of our people. That'll be great. That's just what I'm looking for. I don't bother turning up. You and I will have a glass of wine. On the morning of the party, I prepared myself. I was very, very nervous, really nervous. But I went through the manual and I marked the pages that I wanted to find easily and quickly. I also looked at the online card payment system so that I knew what I was doing. And all we did was set up one of the PCs and the guests put their own information in. But do things that, you know, are going to make you feel comfortable, because I did feel physically sick. And I felt like that until it started. 10 people came, she asked 15. We got 12 orders plus the host. And there was £250 of orders, excluding the host. Didn't I train her well? Didn't she do well? I was delighted. And just at this point, I will say Sharon's had the highest party value in the company. Just under £500, £478. So well done, Sharon. I got 12 new contacts because every one of them wanted the recipes downloaded. They were great recipes. I watched the DVD before we went. Great recipes. So I kept saying, now remember, if you want me to, I'll email the recipes to you, but remember and put your email address on. Every time I took an order, you've not left me your email address. Are you wanting the recipes? Do it in a nice conversation. You get what you're looking for. I'm not a salesperson, but I do use common sense. And one girl said to me at first she was interested in doing a party. Then it changed to, well, I quite fancy becoming a distributor. Not right now. I said, that's all right, I'll talk to you. She was my daughter's midwife when she had the last baby. I would never have found Lynn. So there you are. That's a fun, I don't think I'll get pregnant just to get a new contact list, mind you. No. That's maybe not an option. Maybe not. So I got all their email addresses, I got telephone numbers, and what I did with that was put it into a folder on my on the website, so that anytime, I told them at the time that that's what I was going to do. I'll keep a note of your email addresses and your telephone numbers so I can give you a wee phone. Now that was something that Nadine said that we should do, give them a call every 4 weeks to see if they wanted to generate orders. Well, I want a prospect. Yes, it's great if I get an order, but I want a prospect. So with email addresses and telephone numbers, you're halfway there. And are we doing more? Of course. I discovered I quite liked it, just like the catalogues. See how much there is in similarity. There's not a lot of difference. Great way to meet new people. I wouldn't have been in touch. I have met all of the people that were at Wendy's party, but not in such a way that I could say to them, can I have your email address and your telephone number? I don't think so. You know, that, and it's not the way in which I'm happy to do it. You don't have to look for an opener to introduce Kleeneze. That's what you're there for. You're going to tell them a bit about the company, you're going to tell them what you're earning, and you're going to tell them that you're looking for people. 3 times you're going to tell them that you're looking for people and bookings in conversation. Oh, there we are. Everyone at that party was a prospect to me, but I didn't look for them. Somebody else is looking for your prospects, and you're standing there with a glass of wine. So if anybody here doesn't want to do parties, I'm more than happy to do your parties with you. I'll stand and talk to the people that you know and their people. And you know, everybody at that party had a Kleeneze distributor. Maybe that's another good reason for you to chat to them. I don't want anybody else standing in front of my customers. Oh,
and that came up again.
there was a last slide, but it's not there, but never mind. There we go. That's party planning. Thanks very much for listening.